Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. Good topic that we're talking about, dealing with Kanye West. Now, first of all, a lot of what Kanye West said, surprisingly, no, you start that over. First of all, a lot of what Kanye West has said and a lot of others, you can tell they've been listening to Verbal Pick Radio. Because when he said that you create your own reality, go back and listen to earlier shows going back the 2-year span on Verbal Pick Radio when I talk about creating your own reality. Your thoughts create your reality. Go check out my book, Consequence by Vince Cole Muhammad. You don't think they've been reading these books? You don't think that they tune in to this show? You don't think that a lot of times the beginning comes from the South? And then they take our message and verbalize it because they have the platform to verbalize it to the whole world? Come on. As I stated again, this is Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Slavery as a choice. Kanye West stated that slavery was a choice, and people jumped on it. We want to go back to the beginning. You can even go into your Bible. When God is talking to Satan about Job, Job represented the black man. That's why you had one of Job's daughters, Jemima, in America. Aunt Jemima. That was a symbolic code word letting you know where the people of Job was. We was to be abused. And what did Satan say? After he get through with us, he'd have us cursing God to his face. God said, give it your best shot. Just don't kill him. Satan even started doing that, and that's bringing the demise of Satan. That's ruining his country. That's prophecy being fulfilled. So let's go back. Was slavery a choice? Now we're going to go on the angle of slavery as it was a choice in the physical realm. Then we'll get into was slavery a choice in the spiritual realm. Physical realm, it was already prophesied. Why? To show who we were. How can we say that the black man is the original man? How can we say that the black man is God if we wasn't put into a fate so horrific that no other man had been before us and still rise to the top like cream? As the lessons say, cream rises to the top. How could we prove who we are if we hadn't faced the most horrendous conditions and situations? I mean, since we've been under the rule of the synagogue of Satan. Slavery. Our women being raped, tortured, killed, murdered, men made into homosexuals. I mean, they put everything that you can imagine out of mortal man's mind on this planet upon the black people's head, male and female. And what's the saying? And still I rise. That's proof, and the proof is in the pudding. And still I rise. Falsely accused, locked up, beat, stabbed. Every evil and vile word spoken against us. Every stereotype you can imagine. Every MK Ultra mind-controlled denying us the right to read or write, denying us the right, they called us 3/5 of a human being. And we can reverse that because part of that is the God gene, but okay. But they meant it in a negative way. They took out negus, Negus, and made that into something horrible, demeaning term. They took Sambo, little black Sambo, and made that into a demeaning term. When it stated before anything was, Sambo was. Yeah, they turned that upside down. And they had us so twisted up, even had black people ashamed of who they were and was dissing the names of their gods. And what? Still I rise. It didn't stop nothing. I mean, put it like this. You created a time, a clock for yourselves. You know, you measured out, even Willie Lynch measured out. You know, we put these indoctrinations upon black people. Why just black people? Why just black people? We put this indoctrination on these black people, right? It'll last for over 1,000 years. And probably beyond that. So they watching our rise. So any Messiah or leader who came up to free or give a message or give knowledge to black people, they had to kill or get rid of, extradite. From Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. But it was one that they didn't see coming. Snuck in like a thief in the night to give black people, in particular, the knowledge of God. His name was Master Farad Muhammad. He rose up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now you have Brother Minister Farrakhan today with that mighty word that they didn't see coming. But they did know that their time to rule over us would come to an end, but it was only for a specific period in time. They broke the times down. You can say 6,000 years also equals the number of man, but 6 carbon. Or you can say 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. Creates the carbon. Come on. You can actually understand, I mean, if you're dealing out of feelings and emotions, you know, because we are spiritual people, so I guess feelings and emotions, they do play a part in it. But you can understand that if you caught up in your feelings and in your emotions, then you're not focused on solution, saying that you're not thinking analytically. You're not thinking based upon mathematical reasoning on how to get up out from under a situation such as slavery. Because first of all, it's shocking. Now we could go back even further than that. First of all, when they first saw the European coming, okay, it's this new wisdom. It's this new knowledge. Who are these new people with this transparent, pale skin that we've never seen before? Where do they come from? What do they want? Let's sit and learn from them. What are their ways? What are their cultures? Where do they come from? Which we knew, but still, where do they come from? Okay? Invite them in. You know, the fork tongue game being played. Okay, divide and conquer. Well, we haven't been down that road of divide and conquer and actually being conquered, because since we was the original man and woman of the planet, we had experienced almost everything, but not this everything. So we'll take this ride with you, and we'll take this ride with you for 6,000 years, because we want to know who you are. That's dealing back to when we first started on choice. That's physical choice. Yeah, we'll take this ride. We'll take this ride with you. See where you're going, where you're headed. You know, you want us to sacrifice, but we understand that you can't kill us. We're the original man and the original woman of the planet Earth. We'll always be here. So let's see, can you find yourself worthy of being here according to the way that you treat us? So let's ride. Let's play the game. We'll play the 6,000 year game. But after that time, we're going to rise up and the Creator going to judge those who we serve. We're going to come out with great substance. But we want to see, did you fulfill your duties? We want to see, did you rise to the level to where you can be considered to carry on into what they call a hereafter or hereafter. So let's play the game. See, that's on the physical side. Now, on the spiritual side, choice is your reality because you control your thoughts. Now, could we have wished them away? Could we have thought them away? Of course. You create your own reality. That's a fact. On the spiritual side, could we have said, you know what? We'll just all get together and throw our thoughts in the wind and let our thoughts push them back wherever they came from, and we continue to move on our path. Can you create a different reality for yourself just by thinking? Of course. You're not victimized by your circumstances. You're not victimized by your reality. You're not victimized by your environment. You're not victimized by the people around you. You're victimized by your choices. It's something, and if you are in a position that you claim you don't like, then it's something in that position that you do like. That's why you haven't worked to pull yourself up out from under that condition, because God rendered no man helpless if you just had the fate of a mustard seed. Now, you can say, yeah, but that Christianity that they taught us didn't teach us how to build up enough motivation, esteem to where we can create our own destiny. Well, it wasn't supposed to, because we didn't create that form of Christianity that these preachers are preaching today. That's the white man's Christianity. That's what you learned back in slavery to keep you a slave, because he thought one day he could return back to that position that we were in slavery. No, it never happened. But these preachers, the way that they preach, they leaving the doorway open in honor to help. That's why, let's put it like this. If someone does care for you and about you, he'd gave you a book. And then he'd taught you the workings of things, how things work, the interaction, what they call secret, which is no secret because you're born with it. Someone just needs to teach you how to pull your best gifts from within, how to pull them without, or how to pull them out into this universe so you can start using them, building a reality for yourself. Not linking to the next man who learned how to do that and plotting on his good graces that the Creator allotted him to have. You build your own reality, you know, and then you play it out in your mind, and in your thoughts, the Creator, the universe of God, will align the right people in your life to help bring the things of good into existence. That way you don't have to go to Satan and lay your burdens on Satan's lap and say, create this for me, knowing he's going to want something back in return. Why do they love the devil? Because the devil gives them nothing. What you got? Nothing. You got sand, Django. You got sand. That's what they're trying to tell you. So Kanye West, in a sense, yeah, your thoughts create your reality. So if you were in slavery, in the sense, you must saw yourself being in slavery. But it was prophesied that, yeah, of course, we would go down that road because we got to prove who we are. We passed that stage. We've been there, done that. Like Bobby Hemmings said, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Did that. So yeah, now, is this all a stunt? Presidential stunt? Is it a presidential stunt? Don't matter. Because the truth is the truth. It might be a presidential stunt to get it. But if you running on this basis of truth, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, he didn't lie. Then he broke the brother down and said, well, look, man, let's do some love. Because the truth of the matter is, love is one of the most powerful forces on the planet. Because love, it requires something from you. Because it's a moving energy. So it's requiring something of you, of love. Love is force. Now, if you don't want to do anything, or let's say people who are not active and that's not trying to accomplish and achieve and that don't want anything for themselves, they don't love. Because you can't say you love and you don't have the actions or the force behind that love. You just talking. Can't say I love you, but with no displays of love or affection. I love you, but you robbing from me. I love you, but you selling a family member crack cocaine. You know, I love you, but you shoot innocent child down in the streets, i.e. gang violence. Why? What's the difference? Like Kanye said, what's the difference? Black on black crime needs to be solved. But whenever you hear something, listen to me close. Listen to me close. Whenever you hear a black person speaks against or try to defend black on black killings, they've been indoctrinated or either they working for the enemy. You know, like Brother Farrakhan said, y'all, you killing each other, y'all making my job hard. Blacks killing blacks. It had to be talked about. That comes from no love. Now the young brother in Atlanta said, okay, what's the rapper name? Is it 6ix9ine or one young rapper out of Atlanta? He wanted to do the put the guns down, pick up the paintball guns. Then let's try to save these lives. You know, let's work on saving some more lives. We losing too many due to what? The choices an individual makes. You can everybody black in the hood can say, you know what, man, this whole life all is killing each other, the drug dealings, this is all bullshit. Let's pick up these books, study this knowledge, start and open up some business. It's very, very possible and should be highly likely. So, meaning the burden is on the back of the individuals today, which is part of the separation. Separation didn't have no color, but we separating from a mindset. This part is separation. Hey, you don't want to pick up a book, you don't want to read, you don't want to build, you don't want to study finances, you don't want to love your community, protect yourself. People are going to start backing away from you. Start moving out. They gone. They going to just leave those who don't want to do they cannot want to do together. Those who want to do, go separate and go and cook up with those who want to do and start building. And if those who don't want to do decide one day, well, let me get my life together and cross over to those that do, then come on in. And so look, Cinco de Mayo, second president of Mexico, Vicente Guerrero, was a black man. Black Indian, as they stated. Original man. So black folk, you do got something to celebrate in Cinco de Mayo. When we go have our Cinco de Mayo, then you see black folks drinking margaritas and Coronas or whatever, eating chicken fajitas with avocado and con queso. How would I say? Keto dos burrito res con queso. Yeah, we know that in Texas. Rural Pick Radio. We're out.